Hi, my name is Douglas, and I would like to ask you some questions about a school-based mental health program. Question number 1 is, can the program be used to help someone with a problem they are having that's not a mental illness? Do you think the program would lead to a better environment? How would the program benefit everyone in the school? Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions about a school-based mental health program.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to ask a few questions on the school mental health program. First question is, how does one person experience in the SDMHP change or benefit them from further in life, and how does it help them better understand the mental health program? Question 2, there's a lot of common signs of mental health issues in students. Does dealing with the same mental issues become easier or harder to handle? And lastly, how does someone change the way they are acting and having a school-based mental health program? That's all my questions. Have a good day.
Hello, my name is Autumn Phillips. I'm in a group with Kelsey Rios, George Meyer, Pierre Therados, and Kevin Placencia. These are some questions that we have on school-based mental health programs, and they are: 1. Why are teachers set to focus only on the educational aspects but not the emotional? 2. What are the first steps to take when a student opens up about a mental illness struggle that they're having? And 3. Would an increase in support with family help students with mental illnesses?
Hello, my name is Jeremy Johnson. I'm a 11th grader that goes to West Hempstead High School. Right now, we're working on a project called School-Based Mental Health Programs. And the group I'm working with consists of Andrew Vachetto, Eros John De La Rosa, and Oswald Ramirez. Right now, the first question I'd like to ask you is, what are the most common signs of mental health issues in students?
Hello there. My name is Andrew Fraschetto. I am an 11th grader who goes to West Hempstead High School. In English right now, we are learning about school-based mental health programs. And we are asking questions, and I'm in a group with Jeremy Johnson, Erichan De La Rosa, and Oswaldo Ramirez. Now, I'm going to ask the second question to you, which is, why would having a school-based mental health program in our school help people who need it?
Hello, my name is Oswaldo Ramirez, and I go to West Hempstead High School, and I'm in 11th grade. Right now, I'm doing a project with my group that is school-based mental health programs, and the group members consist of Jeremy Johnson, Andrew Fistretta, and Eris John De La Rosa. And the third question that I want to ask you is, what more does a school-based mental health program provide than what is typically provided in schools?
Hi, my name is Justin Fernandez. Thank you for answering these questions. Our first question is, in what way could a program help a child and his or her parents bond? Second question, since so many people are affected with mental illnesses, do you think our school has a problem with the amount of students that are mentally ill but untreated, just from your first perspective? Our last question is, our school is a diverse community. What can you do to make sure everyone that participates is able to get the same treatment due to the financial budgets in our community? Thanks for answering our questions.
Hi, my name is Anthony Jara, and I'll be representing our group. In our group, there are Nikita, Sarah, Michael, and Josh. And we created 3 questions about mental health programs. Our first question is, knowing the school's fundings, could we possibly have a chance to get a mental health professional in our school? Our second question is, what kind of professionals should we call to help us with the mental health program? Our third question is, how can the mental health programs help improve our daily lives even if we don't suffer from a mental illness? Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Cadet, and thank you for answering my 3 questions. And here are my questions. My first one is, what are some of the requirements for a school to collaborate with one of your mental health programs? Have you seen a positive effect on schools that have efficiently put in place the mental health program? How often are teachers provided training when the program is in effect? Thank you for your time and answering my questions.
Hi, my name is Jacob Sturm, and thank you for answering my questions today. My first question is, what exactly is a school-based mental health program? My second question is, how can I figure out if I have a mind problem or a brain problem? My third question is, what is the difference between a mental health and a mental illness? Thank you for taking your time and answering those questions.
Hi, my name is Oriana Johnson. Thank you for listening and answering my questions. My first question is, will everyone have the opportunity to talk with a counselor? What about the students who do not feel as comfortable with speaking to a counselor? My second question is, do you believe the school-based mental health program can change lives in our school? The final question is, Holden has a hard time expressing the way he feels. How do you get the way he feels out of him and other students like him? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alexis Quad. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions today. My first question is, how can the parents of the students be involved with this program? My second question is, how will this program relieve students from the stress of school and all of the work that they're being given? My third question is, will this program provide online services for the students who are not present during school hours? Thank you very much for taking the time to answer these questions today.
My name is Artemis Horowitz, and my questions are 1. How do you provide service? 2. How do you ensure your method success? And 3. From where do you get your funding?
How often do you provide services? How do you ensure your method success? From where do you get your funding? Knowing the school's funding, could we possibly have a chance to get a mental health professional in the school? What kind of professional should we call to help us with the mental health program? How can the mental health programs help provide our daily lives even if we don't suffer from a mental illness? What exactly is a school-based mental health program? How can I figure out if I have a mind problem or a brain problem? What is the difference between mental health and mental illness? Would a person with mental illness be able to cure his disorder? If so, will they adapt to society well? How does one person's experience in the SBMHP change or benefit them further in life, and how does it help them better understand their mental health program? There's a lot of common signs of mental health issues in students. Does dealing with the same mental health issues become easier or harder for you to handle? How can someone change the way they are acting with having a school-based mental health program? Why would having a school-based mental health program in our school help people who need it? What are the most common signs of mental health issues in students? What more does a school-based mental health program provide than what is typically provided in schools? Why doesn't Holden speak out about his issues or try to go to a psychiatrist and talk it out? How do you prepare someone for their first session? How often should someone like Holden should see a therapist? Why are teachers set to focus on the educational aspects but not emotional? What are the first steps to take when a student opens up about a mental health struggle? Would an increase in support with family help students with mental illnesses? What is a mental health program? Should schools have a mental health program? How do I get a mental health assessment? Will everyone have the opportunity to talk with a counselor? What about the students who do not feel as comfortable speaking to a counselor? Do you believe the school-based mental health program can change the lives in our school? Holden has a hard time expressing the way he feels. How you get the way he is feeling out of him or students like him? Can the program be used to help someone with the problem they're having that's not a mental illness? Do you think the program would lead to a better environment? How would the program benefit everyone in school? In what ways could a program help his parents and students bond? So many people are affected with mental health illnesses. Do you think our school has a problem in the amount of students that are mentally ill but untreated? Just from his first perspective, our school is a diverse community. What can you do to make sure everyone that participates is able to get the same treatment due to the financial budgets in our community? What type of program would work well for students of West Hempstead? How would the program introduce itself to make it less scary and more casual for students? How would the program introduce itself to make it less scary and more casual for students? How often do you get appointments in a day? Is it harder to treat kids or adults? What kind of lifestyle do you notice with patients before they get an appointment? How could you gain the trust of a child who doesn't want to open up about their problems? What precautions could you take to make sure that the student feels safe to speak about their problem? How would we get adults and professionals that children feel like they could trust? How many schools have a mental health program? How many students recover from mental illness after getting help? How many students go to a therapist for mental illness each year?